Corndawg.
Welcome, everyone, to the Striptease Podcast, the podcast where we tease comic strips. I'm Logan.
And I'm Corndawg.
And I'm L-Dog. And he's Cornell is his real name.
My full legal name is Cornell Reed Gerzik Blum III.
The third, really? No.
No. No.
I was like, really? That many dashes for that many generations?
No, that's too many names to do 3 times in a row. I don't think I could ever do. I don't know if I get a third. Like you, I guess I don't know if a family tree. I don't think Jews really do it. You can't. I don't know how far you'd have to go back in a family tree, but to be the first one who has a junior in your family or a second. Is there a different second junior, or is that just the same thing? It's just.
I think it's the same thing.
But I mean, like, do you have to specify whether it's junior or second, or if you say junior, you're automatically also a second?
I think in America, no one says the second.
You're
junior, and then the next generation is the third. I think if you're a lawyer, you say the second Esquire, and then you sound fancy, but that's about it.
So you can't be like Billy Zane Jr. Esquire.
No, you got to say the second. Billy Zane. Why did you think of Billy Zane?
I just said Billy, and that was the first last name that flowed out of my mouth after that.
Dude, he is a funny human being to like think about, but he's a pretty good actor if you think about it too.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's great, but he has a funny name. He kind of has like a weird face and hairdo or something.
He's bald.
Oh, I'm just thinking of him in Titanic. I don't know what he does now.
Excuse me.
Oh, there's one of those deep burps Cornell warned me about.
I'm sorry. I'm drinking sparkling water. I'll cover up the brand. We don't know where we got it from because they're not sponsoring the show
yet.
Speaking of,
you brought a sponsor?
Yeah. Yes. Sponsor is Deep Burps Magazine, the magazine with all the deepest belches guaranteed. Centerfold of men burping every week.
It's an audio magazine, ASMR.
It's an audio magazine, exactly. They make those, right?
Yeah, well, news magazines are called magazines, I guess, in their audio.
Billy Zane, just to finish up our exhilarating Billy Zane convo, we can't leave our viewers and listeners on the edge of their seats.
No, absolutely not.
He's cool. I guess I had nothing to add.
Established.
By
the way, I
know what I was going to say. Go ahead.
We haven't seen each other for like 2 months or something. I should tell the audience because it's my fault that all the episodes have been slowly pouring out, but it's also because we've been busy doing different things. Cornell's been up in Humboldt.
Right. And
I've been holding it down in L.A., in Hollywood. But because of my work now, everyone's refusing to work anymore.
Right.
So.
Right. And
because everyone's on strike. If you're watching this 10 years from now.
But I thought you were the one who was programming AI to write screenplays. Weren't you feeding in all of existing authors and writers' works into the AI word for word so that they could help write better screenplays and books?
I had one interaction with AI. I entered the name Cornell Reed, and it showed a black student studying
That's right.
at a college.
That's right.
I was like, yeah, that's about right.
What? I mean, how do you feel? Because you work as an extra for a lot of the time. And so the ability, do you think AI's they've already scanned you and they can reuse you for free and without you knowing?
I think I can say this. On Star Wars, they literally set you aside to scan you so that they can use your image in perpetuity without ever paying you.
Really?
So they could put it on websites. I'm not sure, but I think they could make a toy out of your image and stuff like that. I'm not kidding.
Why would they start making toys of extras?
In Star Wars, they're wearing the alien suits and stuff.
Oh,
that's what I mean.
Right. You were a
and
robot.
They're wearing
and
like unique
shit.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't do it for me because I was in a morpho suit.
Right.
That wouldn't really help them.
That'd be a cool action figure.
But
so you did.
But there were people with makeup where you can recognize their face, and if for some reason one episode is a hit and it's like, oh yeah, that guy, the guy who said it's a trap, now he's like a main guy.
Right. Right.
But I don't know if that actor who said it's a trap way back in the day made bank off of that. I think it's a similar.
I would think they did not.
I think they didn't either.
Yeah.
And then they came back to like die in Last Jedi.
Right.
For no reason. Like they died off camera, I think, when a ship exploded.
Right. Yeah.
I support the strike.
Bold statement.
It's possible. Well,
I wouldn't say that on the podcast.
I don't know. No, I mean, people. I've been watching. I watch that Disney Gossip Channel. I mean, they're, they think the strike is. They think Hollywood's eating itself, and some of it is, but I think the strike is justified.
Absolutely, I think it's justified. I think it's eating itself because of the corporate greed going on,
and the corporate stupid decisions that shouldn't. It costs $0 to have continuity, good creative choices, good composition, good editing. Disney's been doing this thing where they shoot things in a choose-your-own-adventure way. And then they test it with test audiences. So they'll film several endings to a movie. And then based on what the audiences say, all the endings suck, of course, so they shoot another one. And then they run up against a deadline, and then it's like they've spent $300 million on Indiana Jones, and it looks ridiculous because all the visual effects were done like the last month before it came out because the way they did it.
Really?
Well, I'm throwing a lot of things in together, but yeah, like that type of thing happens over and over, specifically at Disney and maybe other places too. But yeah, that's happened for a few productions at Disney because stuff gets out like leaks.
Right.
And then that gets bad press. And then Disney's like, no, that wasn't the ending at all. That's a lie.
Right.
But they did shoot that.
Right. It's like Sonic
and it's all
with
money
teeth.
that's not going to ever be on screen. And when you see the finished product, it's like, why are these visual effects in this Marvel movie so shitty?
Right.
It's because they did not plan. Planning costs $0. It screws 0 workers.
Well,
but they don't do
it. They just planned a bad ending, and then
that's the point. They literally say we need to get from here to here, and when they show the test audience the movie, they like, oh, scrap that plan. Let's redo it. And in Star Wars, they didn't plan. They openly didn't plan that trilogy. There's all kinds of things where I could give examples of like.
You mean the best?
You don't have to screw the workers. Exactly. You don't have to screw the workers in order to make a profit or even spend less money. A lot of this is wasted bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm pissed about it.
Yeah, you should be. You should be. I saw.
And it's out of our power as actors and writers, really.
Well, that's why you're striking, is trying to take some power back. And I'm down for fully AI movies personally. Let's make them all look like Ice Age.
I watch AI. I mean, it's a tool. It's the printing press. I'm not afraid of it like everybody else is, but we can still, as workers, decide how it's used and stuff like that. We don't want to get screwed. I'm sure it'll replace some of us some of the time. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, if we got to put Scrat from Ice Age in the new Mission Impossible or something because of the new strikes, then let's just do it. Let's go for it. Let's see where Scrat can take us. Is that his name, Scrat?
I think so. I knew what you were talking about. The squirrel.
Yeah. All right, cool. Great.
Scrat the squirrel.
Scrat
He's
the squirrel.
scrappy.
He's great. He's great, and he's a lot more fun than Tom Cruise. And to my knowledge, was never involved with Scientology. I can't say that for sure, but
he also does his own stunts.
He does his own stunts. Yeah, a lot. I would say more death-defying than Tom Cruise is.
Oh yeah. How many times has Tom Cruise dodged a boulder and then got hit by a bigger boulder? Zero.
Zero. Thank you very much. Thank you. I saw a tweet that was like talking about like it was a musician.
You haven't moved on to Threads yet?
I have not. I don't even know how to look at Threads. I don't even know where to go to look at them on Instagram. Is it a new app?
Yeah, I thought it was. I made a joke. I didn't even click on it or check it out at all. But yeah, I think it's an app that's like Twitter.
Okay.
Is the word on the street.
Yeah, right. I didn't know it was a separate app. I thought maybe I assumed you could get there through Instagram, but
if you're sick of a billionaire running your communication, switch over to Threads. Oh wait. Anyway,
I saw something written down on the internet someplace, not sure where. And it was a musician who said that like actors and writers are fighting for the rights that musicians gave up a long time ago. He's like, if you were an extra in an episode of Cheers, you're getting paychecks, 20 years later when it airs. If you got paid,
that's not true, but that's, I guess, what they want to be the case, maybe.
Well, royalty checks. I guess probably not an extra.
No, not
an extra. If you played a small speaking role.
Yes, for sure.
Sorry. You played a small speaking role in Cheers, you're getting royalty checks still, right? They'll probably be like
when it airs, yeah,
a penny, but whatever. But he's like, if you're a musician, you played drums on Thriller by Michael Jackson, you got paid $400 for the studio session. It has 1 billion streams, and you haven't gotten any more money for that whatsoever.
I'm not a musician, but that's always bugged me. Yeah. And I've always been aware of that, like session. And I've even thought about hiring session players and stuff. And I will probably someday or for whatever reason. But yeah. But that's weird to think about. It sucks for them that they're affordable. It's good for me if I want to hire one, I guess.
Yeah, for your next hit song, when you get 1 billion streams, just not paying them shit. Just collecting that sweet, sweet Spotify cash, which is very lucrative.
Well, I mentioned episodes and episodes ago. Check them all out, folks. But I mentioned we should have like a female singer for a theme song, and I was thinking I would hire just some singer. And just watching YouTube over the past few months, I saw this guy has a really cool intro with a female announcer and like an animation. He got all that off of Fiverr.
Really?
Yeah, and now that's their permanent intro in perpetuity until they decide to make a new one. And that person made $5. I think you can charge more on Fiverr, but
why don't we do it through AI and we can have like Whitney Houston, Tina Turner ballad intro with Left Eye Lopez and...
Well, I'm not an expert on everything
Amy Winehouse.
The strike is about, but I think that's the type of thing they're striking about. Like, you can't tell the AI to mimic a person, like an individual.
Well, that's why we have to do it now before the studios crumble. Well, anyway, enough of the fun stuff.
Yeah.
We can move on to some other stuff. Oh, I want to talk about this. I read an article, speaking of fun stuff, that sparkling water, we don't know who makes this one. I have no clue. Our PA just got it for us. I read an article that said sparkling waters have forever chemicals in them.
All of them or just some of them?
They tested them. Some of them have more than others. I didn't see Mineragua on there, but I didn't read the full article. I just looked at a tweet.
Oh, okay. I read a similar thing, but it listed a bunch. Mineragua was bad. I don't know if it was Forever Chemicals or some specific chemical, but
PPT. That's what I saw. Whatever that is.
The
PP. T. So I made tea out of PP.
That's so delicious, though. But anyway, you lost. What was I saying? Oh, the one that was good was I'm trying to think. The Mountain Spring Water one that's sparkling. That didn't have.
What's that? Liquid Death or something?
No, it's Arrowhead.
Arrowhead, really?
Sparkling Arrowhead, which we tried on the show, doesn't have
really
that chemical. But I mean, I assume it was a similar article, but I don't know.
Yeah, this one said Topo Chico was the worst. So don't drink Topo Chico, everyone, unless you want some forever chemicals. I
100% thought that was an alcoholic drink.
They make a hard seltzer. I think we were drinking Topo Chico hard seltzers at your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
No, but they make a soft seltzer. They started as just a bubbly water. And that had the highest PPT count in this article that I read. 6 PPT, so watch out. What is a PPT? Oh, boy, I established. Why?
That's tea that's made out of PP.
Right. Why are forever chemicals bad? That's what I don't get.
Yeah, especially I've been thinking about this a lot because I just got prescribed a night mouth guard, which means I'm going to be swallowing little tiny pieces of plastic for the rest of my life, but it's for my health.
Right.
To prevent me from having a sore jawline.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't think it's really going to kill me that fast. I'll probably live, I don't know.
Unless you swallow the whole mouth guard in your dream. You're having you're having a dream about eating some delicious donuts and you try and swallow down your whole mouth guard at once. Then maybe you're going to run into an issue or two.
Yeah, but I don't think microplastics have not been shown to be carcinogenic. But they do stay in your body. It's not good for you, but it's not like, I don't know, if it's all that bad. Compared to like pollution and other things, asbestos or whatever.
Right. We got other stuff that's a problem. I personally don't know why a chemical, just because it lasts forever, it's bad. I think that's kind of discriminatory. So if a chemical goes away, it's automatically good. Doesn't uranium have a half-life? That means it's got a full life too that goes away. So you love uranium now?
Right.
Thank you.
I mean, its half-life is like 1 million years, but yeah.
Yeah, but it still goes away. It's not a forever chemical.
I mean, I think your plastics will go away before uranium stops being
Well, then it's not really a forever chemical, is it?
It's a lie.
So then we should stop discriminating on these forever chemicals.
It's big environment, dude.
It's big environment. Thank you.
They're coming after us.
Thank you. Finally, someone said it. Yeah, I think Xi Jinping did it right.
What?
Do I need to elaborate, Logan?
Oh, of course we all know what you mean by that. Don't mind me. I'm looking at. I wrote some cool topics for us to talk about because I'm a cool.
It's cool, man. Hey, it's because you're cool. You're cool. It's summertime. I got my summer bucket hat on. Been in the pool a lot this year. Been in the rivers. Been in a lake. Been in the ocean. Hello.
Hey.
Whoa, who's this Cuban guy that just came and sat down?
Hey. Just I don't know. It's summer.
No, his English isn't too good. He's translating in his head right now.
I was thinking about this earlier. Like, is this? I look Cuban. I'm like, I'm kind of a Mexican guy, but not really. Mostly a white guy. I don't know. Does it matter? Is this like an American thing? But that's the first thing you said is Cuban.
Yeah. What's wrong with giving off some Cuban vibes?
Nothing. But I wonder where. Is this a fedora? I wonder where these came from.
It's a rum and
Italian, probably.
cigar rum hat.
Yeah. That's what it's for. I like it, though.
I just made it up. I don't know. I mean, that's what Cuba's all about. So that's what I figured. I don't know. Maybe they were invented in Cuba. Maybe Italy. I don't know. I don't know the history of hats. Where's the bucket hat from? Is this even a bucket hat?
It's from Bucket Land.
Or is this a safari safari hat? No, safari hats are like helmets.
Actually, now I don't know. Because, yeah, a safari hat is just kind of a bucket hat with extra stuff on it, like a strap. And, like,
Or is that... No, but the ones like the safari guys wear are like straight up helmets.
You know what? They wear all kinds of stuff. They wear like the Indiana Jones thing, which actually that's a fedora. So this is like something else. It's not a trilby.
I don't know.
Great conversation we're having about stuff we don't know about at all.
The bottom of this. Just type in Cuban hat. Oh no, we can go on to your list. You want to?
No. These are just. I mean, they're nothing. They're just like my personal life.
I want to hear about your personal life. That's not nothing, Logan. Your life is very important to me.
All right, I lost weight since we haven't seen each other. Thank you. I think Cornell's lost weight too, but he doesn't even know.
That's
but
right.
Visually, I think it seemed like you lost weight.
Thank you.
You were fat before.
Thank you.
You're less
Thank
fat
you.
now.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
We talked about the SAG strike, and then, yeah, I guess.
The SAG.
If we ever...
when you said SAG strike, I thought you said sex dragon.
Did we talk about the sex dragon yet? I don't think so. Yeah. Tell us about the sex dragon you hung out with.
All right. Well, I unleashed a sex dragon in the bedroom the other night, and it had my partner breathing fire. Whoa. And she was sitting on a pot of a bunch of gold. I'm trying to think of what dragons do. She's sitting.
They sit on pots of gold.
On beds of not pots of gold. That's a leprechaun. Those are completely different things.
Oh.
They sit in like a vault. They'll sit in a vault full of gold and chill out on that because they like gold, according to J.R.R. Junior R. Tolkien. J.R.R.R.R. Martin Reed, the guy who got shot in Dallas, the soap opera Dallas. I don't think I would have sex with a dragon.
No one asked, but all right.
All right. So anyway, yeah, we've been gone. I've been in lakes. I've been in rivers. I've been in the ocean, which has been great, and pools.
That rocks.
It's been awesome. I got a rash from wearing my swimsuit too much. That's how in the water I've been.
Like, how do you get a rash from that?
I don't know.
Not washing it, or it's just rubbing too much?
I don't think it's from rubbing too much because it was really itchy. And I feel like rubbing too much would just be like making it raw.
Do you wash it after you jump in a lake? The lake water doesn't clean it. You know that, right?
Well, what if it's a really clear lake?
I don't know.
There's still a lot of fish come in it, is what you're saying. Okay.
Sure, that's why there's fish come in your shorts. Anyway, go ahead.
No, I would try and hit the shower with the swimsuit. I think what I've learned from this summer, and if there's any knowledge I can pass on to you guys before summer's up, is supposedly it's bad to wear the one same swimsuit over and over and over and over and over again. You're supposed to switch them out every once in a while.
Okay, you said two things that disturb me. First of all, why would you not think that? Second of all, when I said wash your swim shorts, I don't mean take a shower wearing your swim shorts. You have to put them in a washing machine.
No, you don't.
Why would you not? Do you never wash your underwear?
Of course I don't wash my underwear. That's
what that smell is.
No, you don't have to wash a swimsuit. Swimming in a pool is cleaning the swimsuit for you. And
that's arguable, but if you're jumping in rivers and lakes, I think that's going to make it grosser.
And then you take it into a shower and then rinse it out there and it's all clean again. Is that wrong?
No.
No,
just wash it. It's a piece of clothing.
It doesn't feel like it's supposed to go in a washing machine.
That is insane to me. How old are you? Do you wash your bed sheets?
Of course.
I had a roommate in college who went like the whole year without washing his bed sheets.
Really?
He was like, these are starting to smell. They're starting to smell like sleep. You know that smell when you sleep? I'm just like, no, you just haven't washed your bed sheets in like a year.
That's incredible. You know that smell when you sleep?
And you're like, you know that smell, that pungent smell that your swim shorts give off after a whole summer?
No, they don't smell. They're not brown. They look new as the day I bought them. And I'm not even sure if I washed them after I bought them. But you put them in a pool, you put them in a lake, you put them in a river, and you put them in the shower afterwards. That's better than washing any clothes.
Oh, boy.
Maybe I could put soap on them when I'm in the shower.
Is your rash gone yet?
It's getting there.
Are you wearing your swimsuits now under your shorts?
No. Yesterday I went to the beach and I wore a pair of running shorts, not my usual swim trunks. So I learned that maybe I should switch out and change and use different. How did you knew that? You're supposed to wear different swim trunks?
You must clean them. I don't think you're kidding now.
I am not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, you switch them out while they are being washed and put a clean one on.
But like, doesn't it feel like, to me, in my head, laundry detergent, it wouldn't be good for a swimsuit.
Explain.
That's where it ends. That's where it ends. There's no science behind it.
Okay.
It's just in my head, you're not supposed to wash a swimsuit. You're supposed to wear it and swim in it, and then you take it in the shower to get the chlorine out or to get the fish come out or whatever, depending on what body of water you're swimming in. And then it's good.
All right. We're going to put out a poll. You guys let us know. Should you wash? Wait, so you never, the lifetime of a swimsuit, you just never wash it until it's fallen apart and then you throw it away?
Maybe if it accidentally, like maybe, let's say I wear it all day and it's all dry and I'm all dry and then I go and get changed and I put my swimsuit in the dirty laundry hamper, then it might get washed on accident. If I saw it. If I saw it going into the washing machine as I was loading laundry, I would probably pull it out.
Man, now, where do you think you got the idea that laundry detergent is bad for it?
It all came from up here, Logan. It just, in my head, it doesn't make sense. Just in the same way, like say putting a reusable grocery bag in a dishwasher doesn't make sense.
Right, but I do save all my disposable plastic bags.
Well, that has
Is that
nothing.
weird?
No, that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh yeah, but I'm not cleaning them.
I'm talking about reusable ones, or anything. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it works. It feels like it'll melt your swimsuit or something.
Well, it won't. It'll wash it, and your rash will
make
go away.
Feel weird. I don't know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give my swimsuit some time off.
You're just letting a colony of bacteria grow in your swimsuit.
It's going to be fine. I hadn't washed it probably since last fall, and it was fine for most of the summer. I think this rash is pretty recent, and it hasn't been there for months and months. It wasn't like the first time I put on a swimsuit. My whole hindquarters was all. Is that right? Hindquarters? Is that the right
What is your hindquarters exactly?
The section of your body that's your butt.
And the front too?
No, it's hind.
Hind. Behind.
Yeah.
And the front hind. So how do you say your front quarters? Your starboard?
I mean, I want to say undercarriage, but I guess that's more like
under.
it's kind of all of it,
Wasn't that what's
except
under?
like your pubic area. But it's like
If you have an erection, do you still have an undercarriage or is it an overcarriage?
no, but when it's hanging down, it's part of the undercarriage, though.
Right. Sure. Okay. Well, there we go.
I guess
We
if
solved
you're
that.
if you're ever trying to parse that, just get specific, you know.
So hindquarters, my hindquarters, and plus also including my undercarriage. The undercarriage is not a sexy term.
No.
Do women have undercarriages? Or is that
Yeah.
just a man thing? Oh, because their clits hang down.
Their meat curtains hang down.
Oh, no. Meat curtains feels very offensive.
It's just the curtains you go into a meat locker. What did you think I meant?
I don't know why. It shouldn't feel offensive. Just a slang term. I guess slang
Because
terms
it makes me think of salami. And
yeah,
gro-
it
and
makes you
gross
think of
stuff
an
like that.
unflattering vagina.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of unflattering and I guess it could be taken as mean slang terms for a vagina, not so much for a wiener.
I guess you're right. Dick is dick.
No,
No, only if you're called a dick, and even that's like
fine.
a badge of honor sometimes.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm a dick.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. Some people really like being a dick. There's nothing that's like, ugh. Purple-headed warrior.
Yeah, purple-headed sounds gross.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. Interesting.
but like,
One-eyed snake. Yeah, they're all funny
right.
and fun and cool.
Yeah, I wonder what that says about our society. That we have so many.
Men are funny and cool and great, and women are gross and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
all cunts. No, I'm kidding.
God, it was right in front of my face. It's so obvious.
I love women. I shouldn't.
Of course, we're very open, loving, and accepting people, whoever you are, whatever you identify as. We love and accept you, and we pray to the altar of openness and love ability.
Yes. Even if your cunt's gross.
No, all cunts are beautiful.
Yes.
And
Have you heard of Philomena Kunk? I think that's her name.
No, but I love that name. Kunk is phonetically, that just feels good to say and to hear. Kunk.
Check out Philomena Kunk. I think that's her name. It's something that sounds like cunt or something, but it is. She's awesome. She's like, she does what Sacha Baron Cohen used to do.
Uh-huh.
She like has a show like that where it's like a BBC documentary, but she's the host and she's like dumb as rocks. It's
Oh,
awesome.
right. It's like on Netflix or something, right?
I saw it on YouTube. I don't know where
Oh,
it
yeah.
airs.
Yeah, I think I saw something about that on Netflix. I haven't watched that.
Check it out. It's fucking funny.
Really?
Oh yeah, because she has like real legit people, and yeah, she's just like she'll mispronounce something. She's like talking to like some politician, and she's like, "Oh, why did I start this story? I thought it would come to me. I can't remember what she said. She mispronounced something. The cold. I don't know.
That's all right.
She mispronounced something. He corrects her, and she's just like, "Oh, I think you're trying to mansplain to me, don't you think? Now let's just go back to the." And then she says it wrong again.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, hilarious! But it is when you watch it.
That sounds great.
I ruined it though.
Anyway, here's what I vow to do. I vow to you and to all of our viewers and listeners and watchers and hearers, oh God, your taste with your ears. What did you say?
Your ear sniffers?
Your ear sniffers. All the people sniffing with their ears. I will.
Sound sniffers.
Yes, sound sniffers. That's what it was. I will wash my bathing suit in the washing machine.
You're gonna throw up as you say it.
With detergent.
Yay.
It feels like you're going to ruin my swimsuit. And I really like this swimsuit. But I'll do it for you guys, and I will report back next week.
Cool.
Okay.
Watch it break your washing machine or something.
It's going to wreak havoc. It's going to wreak havoc. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, but I know what is going to happen is not going to be good.
I guess we'll see.
For you guys, I'm willing to do it. All right. Should we get to some facts here?
Yeah, let's hear some Ridley's, believe it or not,
Ripley.
factoids. Ripley's, believe it or not, factoids.
Okay. All right, here we go. Here's fact number 1. King Zhang of Qin, Qin, Qin?
I don't know.
King Zhang of Qin, excuse my pronunciation, especially
Is it a
King
Chinese
Zhang, if you're
person?
listening. Yes.
As if that would... I still don't know.
King Zhang of Qin, later a Chinese emperor, once escaped an assassination attempt by running in circles around a pillar.
That sounds awesome.
Oh my God. New favorite king alert.
I want to see a historical reenactment of that. That sounds
insane.
so funny.
I gotta look more into that. That's incredible. King Zhang, I stand you, king.
He's going whoop, 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 whoop,
Yeah,
as he does it.
Exactly. Larry Curly and Mo are trying to kill him. That's incredible. Holy macaroni. All right. Meerkats are known to kill venomous snakes, but they don't accomplish this alone. They work as a mob.
Cool.
That's cool. Meerkats are so small, too, and they're cute little animals.
Yeah, I get... They're different from a prairie dog, right?
Not really. Close enough.
They're close, but like they're not the same thing, right?
Right. Our prairie dogs are here. We have prairie dogs in America,
Yeah,
right?
that's because I was thinking, well, Lion King takes place in Africa, but I don't know if that's
Right.
accurate.
Right.
It's my only meerkat reference, but yeah. Anyway,
No, meerkats are definitely African.
well, they're cats and prairie dogs are dogs, of course.
They're not cats at all.
No.
They're the same freaking animal. They're just trying to pull the wool over our eyes and convince us that there's more than these animals and everyone's different and divided. Meerkats and prairie dogs, I'm tired of the division. Come together and unite as one.
I mean, they could be running the world with an underground network.
That's
Think
true.
about that. They're pretty smart.
They're pretty smart. They're pretty smart. They live underground. That could be the mole men we've been hearing about for so long. They could be the one running the world, pulling the strings, if you will.
They're not. These politicians are not lizard people. They're meerkats on each other's shoulders, like
Right. And prairie dogs. And prairie dogs.
Okay. Cool.
All right. And here's the last fact. Raja Sena, a quadridextrous photorealistic artist, can create 4 drawings and 4 paintings with both her hands and feet simultaneously.
Whoa.
That's pretty badass. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I believe, I'm going to say the wrong Ninja Turtle, but I believe Leonardo da Vinci or one of those artists could do that.
I think Da Vinci. I think so, yeah. Yeah, because he would write...
Not with his feet, but with both
his hands. I know he would write like that, write backwards or something to keep his notes secret, which is like, really? No one can figure out backwards writing?
I thought he was showing off. I didn't know it was to keep anything secret.
Yeah, I think I thought it was to keep his notes secret, which just shows you how dumb the rest of Italians were.
I don't know.
Italians, and you know what? They're still stupid to this day.
Okay.
Just kidding. JK.
Well, luckily I found out I'm not Italian anymore. I used 1 year ago. I thought I was Italian before I looked it up.
Oh man, my girlfriend's Italian. So and she's
Oops.
dumb as rocks. No. If you had full control of both feet, both hands, what do you think you would do? Because I feel like just drawing portraits, photorealistic portraits, yeah, cool for a freaking TikTok, but who gives a shit, you know?
No, that's exactly what I would probably do if I had that talent, because you could sell 4 times the art, and you got free marketing and advertising because it's such a cool thing. You could go on the Tonight Show and go on all these shows. Hell yeah.
Well, from what I know about her, she's not exactly Tonight Show material. She's more Ripley's Believe It or Not comic strip material.
Right. Well, I mean, is she dead now?
I don't
When was
know.
it?
They didn't say it. They didn't even put a year. She could still be working today. But I doubt any of her drawings are like, yeah, photorealistic, cool. But who wants a photorealistic drawing or art or painting in their house? No one. They're trash, garbage, pieces of shit.
Holy shit.
Maybe fucking Italians want them. That would make sense, I guess. They have no taste. There's not only are they stupid, but they have no taste.
Yeah, I don't have anything photorealistic like that. But, I don't know. I guess you're right. I'm trying to think. There's a name. I love kind of knowing something, but not knowing any names.
Go ahead.
There's an
That's
artist,
my type
though.
of fact.
There's a famous artist whose paintings are all on postcards, and they're mass produced and stuff. And artists and painters really hate on this guy, but they're beautiful paintings. They're just photorealistic, and that's it. So there's no fantasy. There's no,
Right.
whimsical.
Whimsicality.
There's no whimsy. Yeah.
Whimsy. Yeah, that's probably the right word. That's an interesting thing. You can be so insane. That takes so much skill and talent to do something totally photorealistic and paint like that. I mean, not to out myself for all of our listeners, viewers, watchers, hearers, and sound sniffers, but when I draw, I have to kind of go cartoony because I am not that great at drawing photorealistic stuff, right? But if you're so good at drawing something photorealistic, that takes so much talent, and also no one cares and wants it and is cool. I might be for instance, I said, a TikTok video. I'd be that's cool, but don't bring it over.
Well, what I was saying, it's not Rembrandt. I keep wanting to say Rembrandt.
It's... Got it?
Thomas Kincaid.
Oh, Kincaid. Well, thank you for that.
What were we even talking about? What I was saying about him isn't that no one buys his stuff. It's actually, it makes a lot of money, and it's on a lot of postcards, and it's on a lot of greeting cards, and it's on a lot of hotels. But to a snobby artist, they look down on it. But the fact is, those realism actually makes a lot of money. And yeah.
What do you think about it? Would you want one of his paintings?
If it was an original, hell yeah, but no.
Well, just because of the monetary value, not because of...
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so it doesn't take an art snob to shit on it. Everyone thinks it sucks.
Well, I'm an art snob. I went to art school, and I've painted before, and I was talking to my aunt, who's a conservative, over last Christmas or something, and she said something about... I said something about... damn it! Who's the painter who draws the cartoony stuff where your eyes are on?
Picasso.
I said something about Pablo Picasso.
You went to art school?
I know. I can't remember anyone's name.
Go ahead.
But
you said something about Picasso.
But she's like, "Oh, Picasso's so terrible," and I was like, "Think about it. If you wouldn't put a Picasso in your house, I mean, wouldn't that be something worth looking at more than some field or mountain. It's like,
Right.
and she just didn't get it. But she's a normie. She's not into
Right.
art.
She's
She
like,
just
my
wants to-
favorite art's the Punisher logo.
Yeah, she just wants
Blue
to decorate
Lives
her house.
Matter flag.
No, it's even more boring than that. It's like, oh wow, that's a beautiful sunset. Perfect.
Yeah.
Of course, I guess that's what I have.
Point
But
to
still,
a picture of a sunset.
oh, that's San Francisco.
No, I have a picture of a sunset too. I get it. Yeah, some people just don't
it's
care. They would just want a picture of seashells or something, you know.
Yeah. A cottage.
And not something like me where I want a woman in a thong bikini bending over and spreading her butt cheeks apart.
Hell yeah. But
Yeah,
it's
but-
Picasso version, so she's green and her eyes are on her butt cheeks.
Right. I mean, I'm an art snob, so that's what I like.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. I understand that. Is it comics time?
It's gotta be, right?
God. For the love
No,
of
it's-
Christ, no?
I mean, it is, but barely.
Well, let's keep talking. I got more to say about art.
All right.
You know what else I like in art? All right. I do like art. Okay, now let's go to the comics. No. My neighbor who rocks, him and his partner who passed away a while ago, who also was incredible. They are this like older gay couple, and they are my favorite neighbors. Really fun, nice people. And in their house,
By the way, when you're looking at your house from the street, are they on the right?
they're across the street.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
They have a bunch of gay art. It's like a painting of like a guy from the waist down and just his dick out.
That's the most just like, okay.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I know. They don't care. They just are who they are. And they also have a bunch of art of this one artist that I don't remember the name of. But he's famous for doing a bunch of like the gay biker art. It's like drawings, black and white drawings of like gay biker stuff. Really cool. I think his name is Thomas Kincaid.
Like a motorcycle biker or?
Yes, motorcycle bikers. So they're like leather daddies, you know? You ever heard the term leather daddy before?
Yeah, from you.
From me? Just now?
No, I've heard it before.
Okay, I'm going to find this guy. So you talk for a second because I want to get this name right.
So yeah, art.
Okay,
It's
go ahead.
great. Let's see. Who's my favorite artist? Who's the guy that chopped his ear off? I can't remember anyone's
Van
name.
Gogh.
Yeah, Vincent Van Gogh is a
There
very
it is.
fascinating person. Go ahead.
Tom Finland. Tom of
That's the
Finland.
artist?
Like this type of stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know,
That
they-
nipple's gross.
Wow.
Dude, there was a billboard down the street and a guy, it was a gay one. I think it was about AIDS or something, but it just had a picture of a gay guy. I think it was shirtless or somehow his nipples were out. And he had the grossest looking nipples I've ever seen. And it was like, it's grotesque.
Describe what is a gross looking nipple to you, you bigoted piece of shit.
High contrast. Like his skin was super light. The nipples were super dark, shiny, and cone shaped. Like
They stuck
sticking
out.
way out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was
yeah.
like, and they're huge on a billboard. I was like, what is it? And it was just like, get checked for AIDS. Or, you know, it was just like something like, you know.
Yeah. Interesting.
I wear a condom. It was just something like that.
It was a drawing?
It was a photo of a real guy.
Wow. Well, good for him, I guess.
Yeah. So all the people eating the Thai street food in Thai town just, you know, were looking at that. Whatever.
Well, it probably looked like a skewer. Chicken saw gay. Huh?
Dude, saute. Speaking of Funny billboards.
Why do I even try?
It's my fault. I don't get anything.
I know what you're going to
Have
say.
you ever heard-
Wait. The drug-resistant gonorrhea?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, that one's a laugh riot. All right, go ahead.
No, there was a TV show, I think it was on NBC, called The Slap. Do you remember that?
No.
The plot is these people were at a family get-together. This kid was being super annoying, and some adult slaps the kid in front of everybody. And the whole show is just about a debate, like, should he have slapped the kid? Which, no.
Yeah, right. No.
But the billboard for that show was a bunch of people staring straight into the camera and holding the kid like he had just been slapped. Like, you slapped him.
Whoa.
It was the funniest fucking billboard I've ever seen.
That's amazing. Like, what have you done?
It just said the slap. So it told a whole story. Like, you just slapped this kid and we're all looking at you.
That sounds like an amazing billboard. Or
It
bus
was
ad.
awesome, but the show was stupid. I think it was NBC because maybe it was when I worked there. I don't know. But yeah.
It's incredible. All right, I'm done talking about art. Let's do the comics. Let's get to the real art, the stuff art snobs really care about.
Hell yeah.
Comic strips, baby.
The most realistic art there is.
Exactly. So we don't remember who won or lost last time. So
Right.
we're starting fresh,
Yes.
which means we don't know who should go first. Do you want to go first or shall I?
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
And I just looked at yours. Oops. All right. This is Andy Capp. It's 3 panels, and it's pretty damn funny. Andy Capp's on the stand in court. And the judge says, I understand you've been brought here for excessive boozing. Have you anything to say, Mr. Capp? When do we start?
Ah, nice. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. That was good. That was very good. Ah, man. Okay. So I brought in Ziggy by Tom Wilson and Tom the Second. Look at that.
It says the?
No, but it says
No,
Tom
it says
II.
Tom 2.
Well, that means the second. He's not going by Tom 2.
Yeah, he does.
This is kind of a cool name. Tom Wilson and Tom 2. And in this one, Ziggy, one of our favorites, the classic character, is standing in front of one of those big, like, directory maps that they have at, like, a zoo, right?
You are here.
And it has an X with an arrow pointing to it that says, you are here. And then below that, it says, but you'll never find me.
Can I see it? What do you... I think...
I guess you're saying Andy Capp won.
I think Andy Capp won.
Didn't really elicit much of a reaction out of you.
No.
So I freaking blew it. I didn't blow it.
No, I mean, Andy
Tom
Capp
and
didn't
Tom
really
2.
make you laugh. You did the thing where it was like, good one, you know.
Yeah, but it's good. It's a nice classic scenario for Andy Capp to be set up in, and I wanted to see what he had to say to those charges, and I think it was well executed.
It was good.
Might not have been a huge guffaw out of me, but it was well executed from start to finish, and no extra unnecessary panel.
Yeah, I was going to say, it didn't start at the outside of the courtroom.
Right, exactly.
And then there's a cop
I'm
walking
going
into
to
the
court today. Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
All right. Well, Andy Capp is our champion for the day. Tune in next time to figure out if Andy Capp's reign will reign supreme or if he will be defeated by the new challenger.
Until then, keep listening
Keep laughing.
and keep stripping.
Stripping.
Thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting, all that jazz. And please subscribe to our Patreon to support us. It's patreon.com/stripteasepodcast.